Hey, good morning, family. Good morning. So, this morning I woke up to a dream. And in this dream, it was me, one of my coworkers that I previously worked with before I got my promotion, and another lady. So I come to this elevator, right, in our building on the bottom floor. I'm assuming it's the bottom floor because everybody's going up. And so I come, stand in front of the elevator, push the button, waiting for the elevator to come. And then my coworker, my previous coworker, she walks up. And then this lady comes behind us. I don't know what color she was, but I do know that she had on the color white. She walks behind us. And so when the elevator came and opened up, my coworker was like, if this the elevator that fell to the ground, I'm not getting on it. And so I went and hopped on the elevator. When I went into the elevator, it looked like it was reconstructed. Like some reconstruction had been done, some renovation. Like they fixed it up. And so the lady that was behind us, she left. She walked up the steps. And I asked her, I said, is that the lady that always walk up to the 10th floor every day? And she didn't say nothing. My coworker, she walked out the door. And before she can walk out, I was like, hey, are you okay? And she shook her head like, not really. And then as she opened the door, she went out the door and threw her hands up like, God, give me strength. And my dream continued, but it's not for this sake. And then I woke up, right? So I end up calling the girl, letting her know, texting her, letting her know I had a dream about her or whatever. And she ended up saying, it's scary because I'm feeling down and this, that, and the other. But I began to press in and ask God. And so, God speaks to us through numbers, through dreams, through visions, through other people, through whatever he needs to get through to you. And so I looked up the numbers 10 and 6 because I ended up seeing like the number 6. And so I looked up 10 through Strong's Concordance. Anytime you want to look up a number dealing with God, is not no angel numbers. It's Strong's Concordance that's dealing with the Bible. And so the number 10, I wrote it down. It means perish, destruction, destroyed. And so when I looked up Strong Concordance number 6, it means the same thing. And so I also looked up the word reconstructed, which means to build or form something again after it has been damaged or destroyed. And so God's letting me know to let his people know that we are all a part of being reconstructed, right? Some of us would choose to take the elevator to be reconstructed, to get rid of our past, to reshape us and be who God has called us to be and who he needs us to be. And some of us would just walk out the door and just ask God for strength. And some of us would just take the steps instead of coming to be reconstructed, to turn back to the way God had previously wanted us to be before we chose our own free will to do whatever it is that we wanted to do. How many of us know that God gives us two roads? He said the straight and narrow road is less traveled because not too many people too fond of that road. It's boring down there. There's no action down there. You have to be obedient. You have to walk a disciplined walk. But the road that's wide and everybody goes onto it, they feel like that's where everything is happening at. You get all the joy that you think you got and the money, the houses, the clothes, the cars, and your destruction is at the end of that road because too many people go that way. Their free will leads them that way. And so I'm just here to encourage some of you guys that in this season, God wants to call us back home. He wants us to be reconstructed from what the world had molded us as, to be who he created us to be. We all know that God cannot bless who we pretend to be. He can only bless who he created us to be. And with that being said, it's not a message of fear or anything. He just told me to let his people know that destruction is ahead. When we keep choosing to do what we want to do, when he gave us an option to come and get it right. But we still choose to take the stairs or even just walk out the door, right? And that's just my message for you guys on this morning too. Always hold on to your faith. Don't let the world get the best of you and then the devil sit in the corner laughing at you when you're trying to get it right and it's too late. Be blessed.